Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to an energy update from my side. I've been trying to record this energy update message for last 2 weeks. I prepared this PPT almost 2 weeks back, but then for some reason I thought that maybe I'm trying to go overboard with this update. But certain events, global events, are triggering in the way they are triggering. I thought that maybe uh, I should post this energy update, and I'm uploading this energy update with a pinch of caution, with some that don't take it too seriously, but try to understand the crux of it, and try to keep it on a personal note, interpret it on a personal note, but it is inspired from the world events. And I could foresee that even before, through the transits. So that's when I made this PPT, and then when I started seeing the world events happening, then I thought that you deserve to know this, but then you also need to be careful of not going overboard with this. That's the whole reason why I'm hesitating in publishing this, and recording and trying to re-record, so that I can make it little light, so that you don't go overboard with it, to choose the words that are more appropriate, so that you don't get into a state of panic. So somewhere around this time, a lot of world events are showing up in a certain direction, and it's not the best way. We are the way we are handling our life. That's what the cards or the transits in the planets are suggesting. Also moving the screen a little bit, because something has gone wrong with the selection, but never mind, just let's not get distracted with that. And times are changing. It's almost like uh, outer planets like Pluto are going to change signs in few years, and they are creating uh, new agendas for the new signs. They're creating that kind of space where they are more helpful in taking the human kind forward in a certain direction, and those who just go with the flow will find compassion, will find solace. But somewhere, those who are very rigid, very hardcore in their mindset, and they are very uh, much not flexible in their mind about a lot of things, will have to go through a certain kind of transformation. Others will also go through the transformation, but will not feel that stress, because you're going with the flow. That's what they are saying. So the times are changing, almost reminding me of the Wheel of Fortune card that we always see in our tarot readings. So it says that do not lose hope, everything will work out. Times are changing, and we need to adapt to the new times, new energies which are coming in, and some energies going out. Some energies are transforming, and we also have to transform ourselves. But most likely, at certain point in time, in few weeks, you will have a feeling as if a time bomb is clicking, and the mental stress and insecurities will enhance. But that's the time that you should know that everything is fine with you, because you already know about this, that the wheel is rotating and things will work out for you, because you are adapting, and nothing will blow off. The problem here is that we are overthinking between justice and future. Justice is something that we have a concept in our life, and we are thinking that this is how justice should be, but the nature has its own way of defining justice. So, just for example, talking about our food habits, veg and non-veg. There are certain animals who only eat vegetarian food, and then there are certain animals who only eat non-vegetarian food. And so it's justice for a lion to kill another animal and eat that animal. It's justice for a cow to eat the grass. Even grass has life, like any other animal which lion is killing to eat. So everyone has life. So everyone is killing and eating. That is uh, a different thing. But we as human, we have flexibility both on vegetarianism or non-vegetarianism, and I'm not preaching that one is good over the another, because it is killing. You are taking away life from even from a plant when you are eating vegetarianism. So I'm not preaching about that. Only thing is that where is the justice part here? For as you as human, if you are over consuming things and you are going overboard with it, then it is a problem. And when you are eating vegetarian food, you are the sunlight is converted into various energies. One is food, and uh, then animal eats that food, or we eat that food directly. That is one layer of transition. And then the animals who eat only meat are eating those other animals, and that is another way of transition. So we as a human choice, do we want to eat something which is less complex so that our lives are simplified, or do we want to eat energy which is transited, has gone through transition so many times, and then we are eating? Because anyhow, if whether we are eating vegetarian or we are not eating vegetarian, we are anyhow taking our food through industrial processes and transitioning it so many times. By the time we eat it, it's already dead. So try to focus upon these kind of narratives which brings your life to simplicity. That's where the justice is. Don't worry about what is happening and how things will work out in future, but in your personal life, what you can do is work towards simplicity. That's what the cards are saying here. Or I somehow repeating cards are saying, because that's something I have become habitual, but that's what transits are saying. Prepare for future, have patience, do not argue with others. Like I gave you a very complex example of food. You will come across multiple different things in your life about which you can talk about, and that's what is happening around you, and you will see that there are a lot of complex things going on around you. And that's where you need to be careful not to get into arguments, because these arguments will only pull you down. You're losing energy. You don't want to lose energy. You need to ground your energy, and you need to set your roots deep inside Mother Earth, so that you are more grounded. When the tough transits arrive, you are immobile, like you are uh, Ajay Kapada. Ajay Kapada is a kind of Bhairav who uh, is, again, I'm getting to mythology because I've been researching a lot for this Akashic records and all those things. So let's not get there. But yeah, immovable. You are immovable. You know that you can find solitude in your own self. You don't have to run away here and there to find solitude. That's the kind of immovable I'm talking about. So you need to just prepare and remember that others are also going through this energy, and others who are panicking, let them do whatever they can and find their solace. But you don't have to panic seeing that I'm not panicking because the other person is everyone around me is panicking, and maybe I'm going crazy, or maybe I'm losing something. I'm not seeing the perspective. That's fine. Don't worry about it. you don't have to be part of a larger herd. Uh, so, especially from 13th of September, things will be little more aggressive, be watchful from there, and for 4 weeks. Right now, it's becoming tougher and tougher. And from 13th, it will go to a peak for next 2 weeks from 13th of September, and then it will slowly start reducing. And from November, you will see that things are getting little stable, but then the major transits are going to happen, and they will bring their own uh, way of handling things, and I'll bring updates later even more. But right now, what I'm seeing here is that from November things will be little relaxed, uh, and you will start seeing signs from 11th of October where things are relaxing on one side. But November is somewhere that's when things will be completely uh, moving forward for you, and you won't have that worry anymore. So remedies that you can right now work upon is avoid wearing dark clothes, especially dark blue and dark and black, and maybe even dark green. Lighter shades of green is fine. Lighter shades of blue still avoidable if you can avoid it, and black definitely avoid it for this time period till November. If you can, try to clean your house as much as you can. And if you think you are not using something, dispose it off. If you have not used something for 4 5 years and it's still lying around in your home and you don't have any plans to use it immediately, maybe it's good time to dispose it off, or donate it to someone, or just sell it off, whatever is good for you. Some incense or some oil, burn that in your house. It will give you some kind of good vibration. I somehow use different kind of oils, sandalwood oil and something of that kind, and I also burn some incense sticks, or I burn camphor sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling and what kind of mindset I have that day. So depending on that, I do burn something. So you can do that. And whenever I'm trying to do a tarot reading, I usually try to burn a candle. So something, some kind of energy should be burning somewhere in the house. Not 24/7, but sometime for few hours, few minutes. It will bring some relaxation inside the house. So that's the energy update. I hope it will help you. And whenever I feel the need, I'll create more such energy updates and share it with you on this platform. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye and namaste.